Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 19 of season 3 at Newcastle. 6 games in the Premier League season to go, 8 points the gap between ourselves and Manchester City at the top of the table. The past 2 episodes have been 2 of the most entertaining videos I think I've ever put out, so if you missed them, do make sure that you watch episodes 17 and 18. A game against Manchester City in episode 17, and then the game against Crystal Palace at the end of yesterday's video was just mad. So you certainly want to watch those if you haven't already. We've Wolves, Forest and Bournemouth today. They all should be winnable games. We just have to hope that we can A, win them, and B, Manchester City drop points. The Premier League title is still there to be won. I would very much like to win it. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. And I'm going to go and hopefully win 3 games today. Right, Rui Patricio in goal for Wolves. 5 at the back. Doherty, Howes, Bolly, Bennett and Vinagre. He's quite small. We might try and isolate him. Moutinho and Gibbs-White in the midfield. With Helder Costa, Mia and Jota up top. I don't know who their striker is, but hopefully he's not too good. We'll find out in due course. I see one back by Rashford. Oh, Marcus, you've run the wrong way. No, you haven't. Marcus Rashford in behind. Oh, my Lord, Marcus, what are you doing? He's clean through, and he's put it wide. Mate, you're not going to get an easier opportunity than that. Come on. Diogo Jota trying to force him down a blind alley here with the defender and the midfielder, which has worked well, but Vinagre was able to turn back inside. Gibbs-White will look to switch the play. Moutinho looking for something through the middle. He finds Helder Costa, who finds Rafa Mir, who has sliced that horribly wide. Never mind, it took a deflection. Corner for Moutinho to deliver into the middle. Perhaps Rafa Mir's effort wasn't as bad as it initially looked. Lascelles got nailed from behind there, and as such, free kick has been given. Danger for us at the back, but thankfully, we were able to survive the threat. Zakaria. This is good football. Philip looking for Chucky. We had 1 chance in the first half. Through this man. Oh, we've now had a second. Oh, and Chucky will find that at his feet. Good finish. Nicely done. Rashford could have gone for the second effort there, but thankfully I saw Chucky just waiting to have the ball laid to him. Played the pass rather than trying a second effort with Rashford and snapping at it. And it's really worked out. Great finish from Lozano. Hit it early, caught the keeper off guard. 5 minutes into the second half. After a very slow first, we're off to a quick start in the second. Driving forward, down the line there to Maximilian Philip. I see Draxler. I'm going to try and pull it back looking for him. It's actually Dennis Zakaria. I think actually Zakaria's shot was going off target, so we'll take the deflection and the corner. Ball comes in and it's one well. I'm going to knock this down with Draxler. Finds Kennedy. He'll let fly. Oh, wow! What an effort from Kennedy off the underside of the bar. There were so many bodies in front of him. I was hoping for just a deflection and either to cause the keeper some problems or for a secondary corner. As it happens, it went all the way through, smacks the woodwork, and we very nearly had a 2-0 lead. I don't think Kennedy could have struck that cleaner if he tried. Great effort. Really unlucky not to give us a 2-0 advantage. Out to Lozano. Takes it in his stride well. Wan-Bissaka's making a great forward run. Take that in his stride well too. Cross it in. It's well blocked. Can he find a way past? Tries again. It does get into the box, but not to a teammate. Or Zakaria's done well to get to that, but unfortunately we're not able to win it back. Julian Draxler having to track back defensively, although he's not going to have the pace to deal with Diogo Jota, and Wan-Bissaka hasn't got the stamina to cut back after his offensive run. That's a foul. Thankfully it was outside the box, so no penalty to Wolves. We are certainly on the back foot at this particular moment in time. Zakaria at this near post. Max is the one that heads the ball away. Kennedy just had to get something on that to get it away from the Wolves man. And we can regroup as they're a little bit slower getting it towards the central area. That's in well. Kanji, that's well defended actually. Flicked away, although again it will come back towards the danger area. Doherty to Zinelli, who's come off the bench here for Wolves. They've made a couple of changes to try and change the way things have been going for them. Philip could bring that down and does so well. And here's Marcus Rashford. Kennedy itching to get set away, but we'll use the left back first, then look for the Brazilian down the line. Not the smoothest of passes, but it does find him. I'll get that to Draxler if I can. And Julian Draxler can send in Maximilian Philip, and this could finish it off, and does. Really nice counter-attack. A lot of Wolves pressure, but we soak it up and then pounce. And we've done that very well indeed. Nice little ball across, then come back. I'm really pleased with that goal. 2-0 Newcastle. That'll be 3 points at the Molineux. Thank you very much. Gibbs White. Out wide to Vinagre. Down the line to Diogo Jota. Bennett also down the line to Jota. Here's Vinagre. Or blocked by Lascelles. We'll go for a counter. Rashford will look for Kennedy, who will look for Philip. 17 Premier League goals for Maximilian Philip now. The hunt for the Golden Boot continues. I'll dink that over the top to look for Chucky. And Philip is at the back post. Now, can he get on the end of this? Yes! Oh, wow! Really clean strike. And that flashed against the post. And out for a throw-in as he couldn't win the physical encounter with the defender. He hit that so hard for a seemingly instep of his left foot, side foot finish. My God, he struck that with some power. We get a 2-0 victory, not a 3-0. I think that 17th goal of the Premier League season puts him joint second in the race for the Golden Boot. I think Gabriel Jesus was on 18. I think it was Jesus. Someone was on 18, and that was Maximilian Phillips' 17th goal of the Premier League season. The board's still unhappy with me. We did underperform in all cup competitions, but what does the Golden Boot situation look like right now? Let's have a look. Player stats. It is Jesus on 18, and Philip is now level in second with Eden Hazard and Leroy Sané both on 17. Although he's done it in 2 games less. Jesus still currently leading the way. Played every game for Manchester City so far this season. We shall have a quick train and then we'll head into game number 2 against Nottingham Forest. Right, Forest. Acosta in goal. 4 at the back. St. Just, Martinez, Quarta, Figueiredo and Earl. Yates and Taxidis holding, the Greek. Cash, Carvalho and Gacinovic out wide with Brereton up top. I can't remember what happened last time we played Forest. My brain is telling me they held me to 0-0 at half time and then we scored 2 or 3 goals in the second half, but I genuinely can't remember. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in this one, but we know we need a win, so that's the aim. Julian building well, running out a bit of space, but they've got 3 defenders across there to try and deal with the runners. And I'll look for Maximilian Phillips for that cap. Perhaps I should have gone to Kennedy, actually. Ooh, oh, nice touch. Cash with a lovely little chop there to get away from me. And he's got the pace to keep going as well. And his cross is good. And Brereton. Oh, wow. If our counter-attack against Wolves was good, that was even better. Pretty simple. Just a sprint down the wing, a cross and a swept finish. But the dribbling and ball control from Cash to get away from the defender when he first received it. And then the quality of the finish from Brereton. All top quality. That was such a good goal. Right, backs against the walls, lads. We need to fight in this game. Throw. Kennedy will work it round there to Zakaria. Drax is there in support. When Bissaka's also stood there. We'll look for Maximilian Philip, though, who turns well. Oh, and finds Chucky Lozano. Oh, and a finish from Chucky. How many times has he rescued us so far this season? It's been a great signing since coming in. What's the defender there that's with Chucky? He tucks inside to go to Philip. Just leaves Lozano on his own. But to be fair, it's a very good finish from a narrowing angle. Right into the top corner. Pick that out, boy. 1-1. Game on again. 38th minute, just before half-time. Let's see if we can't get a second before the break. I know. 4-1, Bissaka. Looking for Chucky again. It's a good ball. It's good pace. Look out. Oh, I tried to squeeze it to Rashford. Can't. We will find Kennedy. Oh, it's a good save by Acosta and swept away by Yates. Well, we scored this early on in the first game, in the second half. We haven't quite been able to do it in similar fashion in the second, but we're certainly starting with the same intensity in the second half as we did in game number 1. Hopefully we can end with a goal like we did against Wolves and get ourselves a victory. Forest have actually proven to be very, very stubborn opponents. They're out to Chucky. There's Rashford. Ball to Philip. Support needed. Shrugs off the challenge. I'll try and squeeze it through to Rashford. Oh, he's taken it in his stride brilliantly. That was all about the first touch from Rashford. I don't know why he did it, but I'm glad that he did. He missed a glorious opportunity earlier on in the episode, but that one was beautifully tucked away. ball through from Zakaria is perfect, and just to let it run under his right, take it on his left, just move it away from the defender, so it's on his right foot nicely, and he can keep his run going and the momentum of the move. That's an extremely good goal. We're scoring some nice goals in today's episode so far, and we do, after an hour in this game against Forest, finally find ourselves in front and on course for 3 points. Kennedy switched that out there to the right back just to try and open up the play a little bit. Lozano into Drax, who's made a good run forward. Zakaria can keep that run going. Good look for Maximilian Philip here, and then use the left back, trying to move the ball from side to side to just move their defence about a bit. Chucky Lozano's in a good position here, but he's not really got the angle for the shot. Just needs to get it inside to a teammate. Oh, and it will reach. How's the keeper saved that? I thought that was a guaranteed goal there as it popped free to Maximilian Philip on this near side. I was certain we were going to go 3-1 in front there. Try and get that off the man in the middle, and I haven't been able to. If they go on the counter-attack and score to make it 2-2, I'll be furious. Here's Brereton. He's ducked away from me, but Zakaria gets that. He seems rather uninterested in the ball, to be completely honest. Here's Ben Brereton again. Cross comes in and cleared away by Wan-Bissaka. Kennedy down the line to Maximilian Philip. Oh, dearie me. I don't know how Philip has missed that opportunity. Great take by Herving Lozano. Looking to get away. Runner with me there is Draxler. Move into space. Draxler still with that space. Here's Kennedy with the ball in, and Philip can't get to it. 15 minutes to go. We're still 2-1 in front. I'm going to make a couple of changes. We'll bring Ruben Loftus-Cheek on. I'm going to bring Ante Rebic on for Maximilian Philip. Drop Rashford into midfield. Kennedy, or Rashford out wide left, sorry. Take Kennedy off Toby Mitchell in the middle. Make 3 changes straight through the middle. And hopefully that will be enough to see us either get a 3rd goal or at least, at the very minimum, hold on to our 2-1 lead. Juice to Yates into Taxidis. Around the corner there to Brereton. Back to Yates. Carvalho. Well, if that had flown in, I've been very annoyed. Thankfully it didn't, and it's gone a long way wide. Brereton trying his best to get his and Forest's 2nd goal of the game, but as it happens, he's blasted it well wide. And for the time being, at least, with time very rapidly running out, it looks like we're going to be getting all 3 points for the 2nd game in a row, which is exactly what we need. Can we slot anyone through here? Zakaria, there's a bit of space there to try and find Toby Mitchell, but I can't squeeze it through. But there's the final whistle. So a win against Wolves, a win against Forest. Now we need to go and do the same against Bournemouth. The only thing is, Bournemouth have most certainly been my bogey team so far in this save. They've just won against Southampton by 2-1. And now I need to actually not balls this up now against Bournemouth. Wagner wants to play some more football. You will get the opportunity next season, my man, but for the time being, you're going to have to settle for 3rd fiddle. Right, Bournemouth. Bournemouth starting 11. Asmir Begovic in goal. Smith, Milenkovic, Cook and Rico at the back. 4 in midfield as well. Jordan Ibe, Lerma, Pratt and Stanislas. Mirroring my formation with Alex Teixeira sat behind Callum Wilson. Always horrible to play against Bournemouth, and I expect this to be no different. They try and build again. Pratt inside to Lerma. Nicely done. Drax does brilliantly there. Rashford out to Kennedy. Counter-attack is very much on here. Maximilian Philip making me a good run through the legs of the defender. Marcus Rashford is in the middle, as is a couple of others, including Chucky Lozano, who's going to get the ball here and hit the bar. Closest either side have come to a goal so far. Chucky not able to give us a goal this time around. Stanislas. Pratt through to Callum Wilson. Picked off by Lozano. What that pass was, I couldn't tell you. And it very nearly cost us a goal. I don't know what that pass was or why it played it in the manner that it did, but it very nearly cost us a goal. My God, if I'd have gone 1-0 down there to that, I'd have been furious. Draxler across to Wan-Bissaka, down the line to Chucky. Steps away from the defender that's with him. Draxler inside to Zakaria. There's Maximilian Philip. He's backing off. Not enough. Well, he's still dropped to Philip. And then Begovic holds on at the 2nd attempt. And then to Jordan Ibe. Here's Callum Wilson. That's a long way wide. It's going to have to be much better than that, Callum, if they're to take the lead in this game. It's 2 efforts Callum Wilson's had now, both of which have been off target. The first one was a speculative attempt from distance. That one was a bit more straightforward, but still horribly taken. Can't get myself... Oh, jeez. Can't get myself a goal so far in this game. For lack of trying, though. Rashford played in. Drax has made a good run, even though that would have been easier for Chucky to pick up. He's found himself on the ball. Asbjørn Begovic makes a great save. Max to deliver in. That's far too close to the keeper. 3 minutes to go till half-time. Still 0-0 here against Bournemouth. This has been, again, a very frustrating game to play. We're able to force ourselves in front against Wolves and Forest. I'm going to need something similar in this one. Draxler looking for Philip, but kicks that straight against the defender. Shithouse. Philip. Rashford's making a run. I don't know which way he's going to go, so I can't really commit to a pass. I can for Kennedy, though, and he'll get to that. Here's Kennedy. Oh, forced wide. Efforts. Good save, and Rashford can't get to the loose ball. He just didn't seem to sprint towards that as quickly as he could have done. He almost felt like he was running through treacle there, and the defender got to it first. Draxler across to Dennis Zakaria. He'll look... Well, that was meant for Rashford, but never mind. Oh, dearie me. Chance for Kennedy was decent, although he was forced wide. And the angle was always a difficult one. Wan-Bissaka's done well to win that back. Can we create another opportunity? Kennedy again. Man, should be receiving the ball. And Rashford, again, rather uninterested in the ball. Come on, mate. This is important. I need you to actually give a shit, please, and try and move towards the ball when the opportunity arises. He's going to take it in his stride there and then turn back. Gets fouled, maybe, yes. Free kick in a decent position, but I'm not sure there's much I can do with it in an area like this. It's a little bit too far out to shoot, and now all their defenders will be back as well. 25 minutes to go. It's Jamal Lascelles that's in the position here to receive a pass, so he's obviously not going to get it. It won't let me go any further right than that. I want to get it all the way out wide here to Julian Draxler. He'll deliver the ball in. There's the header. Oh, for the second time in the game we hit the bar. Zakaria off the top. Great diving header, but couldn't keep it down because of the pressure of Rico on him. Trying to get a goal to win here, but it just doesn't seem to want to arrive for me against Bournemouth. Probably could have predicted that before the game, couldn't I? Bournemouth, again, proving to be particularly difficult to play against. Rashford. Through for Kennedy. Great ball. Kennedy driving in on goal. Is in a great position, although that touch was a bit poor. Drilling it across the goal mouth, and Cook intercepts. Corner, Max to deliver. Keeper's not come for it. Philip went up. Was flicked away by a defender. Draxler will recover. Turning it there to Jamal Lascelles, who's been closed down quickly. Hopefully he's gotten away from the defender. Rashford back to Lozano. Here's some space for Julian Draxler. Could look for Chucky again. Has done so well. Rashford turns away from one defender. I'm trying to shoot, but he won't do it. Oh, and Bournemouth clear the ball away. 15 minutes to go. Another incredibly frustrating, difficult, grindy game. We're able to get the victory in the other two. Will we be able to do the same in this one? Win this, please. Well up, Jamal. Great header from Jamal Lascelles. Lozano quickly forward there to Philip, who will get this to Rashford, who could look to bend it in from the edge of the box. Begovic is quite tall, if you hadn't noticed previously. And that is a very good save from him. That's terrible from Zakaria. Thankfully, their man has a terrible touch, and it does drop and stay in my possession, but not for lack of trying to give it away from Dennis Zakaria there. Looking for Draxler. That's a good turn. We'll try again to finesse it into the corner, but this time there's a defender in the way. 2 minutes to go. Not sure how many minutes are going to be added on. Begovic punches it, drop to Wan-Bissaka. They'll get it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's just on the pitch, but there's a lot of Bournemouth defenders in front of him. Back to Wan-Bissaka again. Chucky tackled, and it is 2 minutes added on at the end of the game. And now Bournemouth are on the counter. I don't think I'm going to get the chance to have another go myself. They might not even have the chance to build their own. It's going to be a draw here against Bournemouth, and I think that might be the final nail in the coffin of our title hopes. I tried my absolute best against Bournemouth, and again, they're the team that caused me all the problems. Manchester City yet to play against Brighton. If they lose, the title fight is still on. If they win, then it's over. And they haven't yet played, so I'm going to have to advance a little bit to find out. Let's do that now. I'm sure if we can afford missing one training session. Actually, if I stop simulating now, we can find out. But they still haven't played. Alright, Jesus. Talk about extending my misery. I have the training session. Phillips has gone up one. That's good news. What's going to happen with regards to title race? The gap is still in our favour before City have played that game in hand. The gap is 7 points with 9 available. As we get to Saturday, the gap is still 7 points with 9 available. City yet to play their game in hand. So as we head into the next episode tomorrow, the title race is still alive. The fight goes on. We've Watford, Leicester and then Chelsea to play tomorrow. And we'll find out in due course whether we will or will not win the Premier League title. We remain very much long shots, but we're guaranteed at least second place. Can we get first? We'll find out tomorrow. I'll see you then.